Hello, everybody. So, I imagine this will be an up-and-coming problem soon, but I had a problem getting my horses to basically carry over into the new Tears of the Kingdom game. As you can see, I've got my horse right now. This is Ranger Row, one of the best horses that I could find in the original game, um, but I didn't originally have them. I had a very special situation, and I'm sure that any of the other situations will also apply to this. But my situation was I bought a new Switch, and my original Breath of the Wild gameplay was played on my brother's Switch. And I didn't have an online account on my brother's Switch, I just had a guest account. It was still an account, it didn't just say guest, but I had an account, but it wasn't online. So my data wasn't saved to the cloud, and I bought a new Switch. And then I booted up Breath of the Wild and made a new game on my new Switch. And people, in Reddit and on the internet just in general have been saying, hey, your horses carry over into Tears of the Kingdom as long as you played Breath of the Wild on the same account. And mine didn't, because I basically started a Breath of the Wild save on this Switch, and I never had horses on it. So when I got here in Tears of the Kingdom, I had no horses. And I'll show you that now. Here we go. Now, I do have some good news. I think this is where the horse stables is. Kind of cheated and looked at my brother's map really quick. But I think this is where it is. Central Hyrule Sky Archipelago. Yep, here we are. So this will be the huge test, to see whether or not we get our horse. Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
Seems you're not a member yet. Ah.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
Hmm? Oh. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
So, that settles that. We don't have a horse right now. And it's probably because our save data came after. But, I have a feeling we're not going to have horses for a while then. Now, I do have some good news. There is a way to fix this. If you have a account that was like mine, where you played on another Switch, I've learned that if you transfer the save data over, which you can do in the settings, in fact, I can probably show it. Let's see if I can or not. Data management. Transfer your save data. So you would click this, and then you would go to the original Switch that you had your data on, and then you would click transfer save data on that one, and when you click this, close the software you are currently using, closing software, send and save data to another console. So on your original console that your original Breath of the Wild save data is on, you click this. And then on your new console, you click this. And then you put two of the consoles next to each other, and your data from one game will get transferred from one Switch to the other Switch. And the data will be deleted on the original Switch and moved over to your new Switch. Now, there's many reasons why they have this. People do this so that they can take their offline Switch on the run, and still have their game save data on the new Switch. Like they might have a home Switch and one they take out that they're, not worried about getting scuffed up and stuff like that. You can do it for that, or you can do it for this situation. So in our situation, your horses don't show up and they don't carry over into Tears of the Kingdom unless you have Breath of the Wild save data that has horses in it from a previous, Breath of the Wild game. I did not have that. And so whether you just never played Breath of the Wild, or you played Breath of the Wild but it was on a different console, or you played Breath of the Wild on a different console and you don't have online, so like you can't, your stuff doesn't get saved to the cloud. Let's say your stuff didn't get saved to the cloud and it's not on your new Switch. I don't know if it works out like that or not either. But in my situation, I was playing offline on a different Switch. And so to get my horses onto my new Switch, I had to go make a account, obviously on my new Switch. I didn't have to make it online, but I did it online just so I could download Tears of the Kingdom. I have the digital version. But after that, I went over to my brother's Switch where I originally played Breath of the Wild, and I did the receive save data. And on his Switch, I did send save data to another console. And so I received the data for my OG Breath of the Wild run through, and it had all my horses on it. And now before I actually continue, I said this happens, but I should note that after transferring your save data over to your new Switch, where you want your horses to carry over into Tears of the Kingdom, you have to restart your Tears of the Kingdom run. Like you have to make a new game. And I was happy doing that because I had only played for about 3 hours and I just goofed off a bit and got off the main, tutorial area. But I started over, started new, and then I, proceed to go down to the new land, and my horses are there. And that's what I'll show you now. Okay, please. Please, please, please work. Please work. Please work.
Oh.
No! Aww. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Let's go! Let's Alright, cool. So, if you started your game before you transferred your save data over, or before, if it was on a separate Switch, then your horses won't be there. But if you restart your game, they will be there. Alright.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ah, yes. Success, baby. So yeah, there you have it. That's what it looks like. Your horses show up, you know, you just have to start a new game after transferring your save data over, or getting save data somehow into your Switch, but you do have to restart your game, basically. Which is unfortunate. I know there are people who have probably played a bunch, and, you know, they just found out that the horses can be transferred over, and they want to keep their OG horse, but they don't want to lose their save. It's, you know, it's up to you, I guess, at that point. Use your discretion to decide whether or not you're going to do it. But yeah, I think you do have to start your new game, because when I did it, it wasn't there just automatically. The first video that you actually saw was I had started a Breath of the Wild game and played for like 5 minutes, didn't have any horses. Then I started my Tears of the Kingdom run, and then I learned about the horses getting carried over. So I paused my Tears of the Kingdom run, and I transferred my save data over, and then I reopened my Tears of the Kingdom run, and I went to the stable, and that's the clip you just saw where previously it said, oh, you're a new member with us. You don't have any horses, and it didn't do anything. The second clip, where I do have horses, is after restarting my Tears of the Kingdom game. So that is a very important step. Your steps are, check to see if you have horses. If you don't have horses, make sure you have save data from Breath of the Wild on the current Switch that you're playing on. If you have that, then restart your game, and then your horses will appear. But yeah, that's it, everybody. That is how you get your horses into the Tears of the Kingdom game. If you don't have the data, or like they're just not showing up, you might need to restart your game. And when I say restart, I mean make a new game. Start a new game. No load game, new game. And that should do it. That should fix everything. All of my horses are here now. As you can see, my horse right down here. It's chilling. After I just jump off and my paraglider doesn't work. Because I don't have a paraglider yet. Because I skipped that to get to the horses. But yeah, that's how it works. So, thanks for watching, everybody. You know, don't jump off cliffs without a paraglider. It's not safe. But that's how you get your horses back in Tears of the Kingdom. Anything you have to say, Ranger Row? Yeah, that's about it. Or whatever. Yeah, we get it. Alright, thanks everybody for watching, and have a good one.